We're gonna make sure the cuff is folded in thirds. It should be like that already.
Yeah.
This is lefty loosey, righty tighty. We're gonna start with it lefty, so it's open. Press all the air out and then tighten it to the right so it's closed, so that way it holds air.
Yep.
This is gonna go right in your lumbar curve, so directly under your belly button, right here. And your feet are gonna be flat on the ground with your knees up at about this angle. The harder, the more you put your feet down, the harder it'll be, but we'll start about right here. And you're gonna hold the gauge in one hand and you're gonna pump it up until you feel the cuff is inflating enough to support your lumbar spine. So right where it feels like it's not pushing you up into extension in the lumbar spine, but it's just cradling your natural curve. Usually it's at about 30 or 40 milligrams.
Okay.
And from there, whether it's 30 or 40, the formula is find neutral, which is usually 30 or 40-ish, where your spine's neutral. And then you're going to pump up 30 more. So right now I'm going from 40 up to 70. So now it feels like it's pushing my spine a little bit upward into extension. Now I'm done with the pump and I'm just gonna hold the gauge. And the exercise is to go from 70 right now where I'm relaxed, it's at 70 on the gauge, to posteriorly tilting my pelvis and pushing my low back into the cup. Just slightly, it's a really slight movement to make it go 30 more. So now the gauge is showing 100.
Okay.
And if you move, it goes back down. So we really want to find 30 above what it was at. In this case, it's at 100, and hold it there. And that's the first progression, is just keeping it right at 100 and doing belly breaths.
Okay.
Just relaxed diaphragmatic breathing. As we progress, that's the first progression, but as we progress, the next difficulty will be to lift the foot up and go vertical with our femur, keeping it right at 100, and then back down. The needle will start to move because this one's a little bit more difficult. And still pressing my low back into the ground to make sure that my lower abdominal muscles are active.
Yep.
So that's the exercise, and then back down. But first I want you to be able to master at least 10 full breaths into your belly at a relaxed pace, keeping it right on 100 or whatever it's supposed to be at without it moving, and then we'll progress into moving the legs.
Okay.